All right, we are getting ready to pull pottery out of our furnace for Raku Pottery. So Raku clay is made of a specific type of clay that does not thermal shock, so we pull them hot. We're going to set them in the coffee can that you see right here. It is full of newspaper, kind of like this one. That newspaper is going to instantly catch on fire, and we will smother it with a lid, and we're going to take it outside, and then we will talk about the glaze process when we get outside. Ready? Ready? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, we're going to go out here onto the dock. Let the light adjust here. We have a bucket of water, and we have our coffee cans. So, Raku Pottery has metal oxides in the glaze, and those metal oxides can be either oxidized or reduced. Oxidized is the natural state, but when we expose them to the fire and then we smother the fire with that lid, the fire now doesn't have enough oxygen. So the fire starts to try to pull oxygen out of the glaze. If it successfully pulls oxygen out of the glaze, it will reduce the glaze back to a metal. The glazes that we use the most likely to oxidize are things like silver and copper, because they are low on the reactivity scale, meaning they don't hold on to their date very well. They're bad dance partners. So it's easy for the fire to steal silver's date or to steal copper's date. Things like the cobalt, the tin, the iron, they don't usually reduce super well, so you'll typically get the oxidized color for those. Very rarely do we get much metal, but we usually do get pretty good copper reduction and pretty good silver reduction. So we are going to actually take the pots straight from the fire in the coffee can and put them directly into water. So we are going to expose them to as little air as possible in the transfer, and then when they hit the water, that glaze is going to freeze and protect the metal oxide from re-oxidizing, so it'll save any reduction that we've managed to get inside the coffee can. If we take too long or expose it to a lot of oxygen, we might lose some reduction, but generally we have pretty good reduction. All right. Ready? Yeah. And remember, you can take all the newspaper with it that you need. Get hold it and get it in there. Ready, set? Swap. By the handle.
There's really no better.
I saw some shine on the little top of that.
Yeah, there's some.
Give it like 8 or 9 swirls, and then just set it at the bottom. It's pretty hot still. Ready? Sure. Wow. Okay, so when they first come out of the water, they're pretty dirty, and most of that is just carbon from the fire. So we'll take some steel wool and we'll scrub the outside, and that should clean off any of the black carbon and really show us what's going on in terms of oxidation reduction on our piece.